Hey there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day, whichever way your life is going right now. Mine is just topsy-turvy, and I'm out catching a walk, walking the dog, seeing some motion, and just trying to get the pricklies off. It's like the day started out great, and then things just started just blowing up. It's so wild. My friends are saying, full moon in Sagittarius, and I'm a Sag. So what does that mean? Jumi, would you like to come on live with me? I would love to have you here. That would be amazing. Harry's watching. Yay, I'm catching my awesome Australia peeps since I'm here so late. Who else is here? Hadia? Is that how you pronounce your name? I would like to get it right some point. The dog is saying it's time to go. Okay, so yeah, it's day 151 of 365 days of How Do I Love Myself Today, and I'm wearing sunglasses in the shade. What does that tell you? Super awesome. Live with me. Facebook is adding. And the dog. Hey, Jimmy! So good to see you. Oh my gosh, finally you're here, my inspiration for doing 365 days live. Love you too. You look amazing. I saw you on the beach today. That was so good. I was like, that's what I need to go do. Get the wind blowing through the hair and stuff. I have a dog that's pulling me around. It weighs about 5 pounds. Well, maybe 7.
Honey, I love to see your eyes. Can you take off your sunglasses?
I can take them off. Yes, I can. There you go. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Yes, it's crazy here. What about this full moon in Sagittarius? I don't know enough about it. I just know that I'm a Sag, and today I'm prickly as all get out, having all these major shifts and stuff going on, and it's just like you go forward and then all of a sudden you fall on your face. And I remember Andy and Marcus both talking about how the bigger the message, the bigger the shadow.
Yeah.
Feels like a shadow's up and coming in and eating me right now. No! What? There we go. We get some howling. Get it out.
Be wild.
Yeah, that's probably right there. I'm not wild enough. Yes, I need more dancing and more bowing and more Jumi time. Come on, I know you want to play with those dogs, but we're not going to. He's just an itty bitty teeny dog. It's my sister's dog, and there's like 3 big dogs on leashes, and it's like, maybe with 1 big dog, that's okay to play and sniff, but 3 big dogs, never know what they might do, and we don't want him to get things all stirred up. Their owner getting their arms pulled off.
Full moon is we are very natural to feel emotional because there's so much push and pulls happening in the full moon. So as a woman, we are so sensitive, and we actually shutting down the wild energy that we are receiving. But when we really receive the energy and just go fucking wild, right?
Okay. So that's what I need to do. I need to just go fucking wild, and then I won't feel so prickly. I like the advice. I really do. Are you coming to Fiji?
I am creating a possibility to be there, teaching and holding space for the lots of healing I'm happy to give. I'm in the process of creating a possibility, and I see how it goes. Yeah,
I love creating possibility. I love that.
Are you coming?
I am. I just said yes. I said yes. I was one of the first people to say yes when they put out the email, and I'm just figuring it out.
That's beautiful.
Yes, it's the piece that I need more than anything else from all the things that they teach.
Beautiful.
Is the mindset and the rewiring and finding out how to get out of my own way. And it's always been the thing my whole life. Every time I get stuck, it's because I'm in my own way. It's nobody else. I can blame and come up with excuses all day long, and I would be wrong because it's right here. And that's why I'm loving myself every day. Yeah. And I'm so grateful that conversation that we had when you asked, when you said, I ask myself every morning, how can I love myself today? I'm like, ah,
That's beautiful.
hey,
Yeah.
beautifuls. Yeah. So I made the commitment to do this for 365 days. I'm almost halfway through.
That is self-love. Self-love is
It's,
really love yourself, and then you say it, and then you committed and then doing it. And then during the process you're doing it, you gain so much confidence and then start to love yourself, because that part of you, the journey is it's a juiciness of self-love. So I think you're doing amazing. I'm so proud of
juiciness
you.
of self-love. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Jimmy. The juiciness of self-love. That Jimmy
Juiciness.
quote.
Juicy,
Jimmy Mark,
juicy.
the juiciness of self-love.
Life
That's
is
where
so
we're doing the juiciness
juicy.
of self-love today.
Yeah.
We need to do some of those hip movements you do in your classes and get things rolling
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, move your body, to shake your body, get in touch with your body. That's another self-love. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for the love. Whoever's giving the loves. Super awesome. Oh, is that you,
So proud
Jimmy, doing the
of
loves?
you.
Yay!
Lisa is watching. Hi, Lisa.
Oh, Lisa
I love
joined.
you, Lisa.
Oh, I'm not getting to see where people are adding. Oh, here we go. Oh, Karen's on too. Yay, Karen. Hi. And Lisa,
Yeah.
yay. Karen and Lisa are here. That's so awesome. Yeah, I'm out
I'm
walking
sending
the dog in the
love.
neighborhood and Jumi just popped on. I'm like, oh my gosh, finally we get to have a quick talk. Uh, we definitely need to do a full-on interview of you and your magic and maybe some bows and
Yeah,
whatever we want to play with. That would be so good.
absolutely. I love
And we need to do it
you.
before, either before I go to Fiji or we do it in Fiji together.
Yeah, I'm
We could do
creating a
either.
possibility. See how it
You are
goes.
creating you are creating certainty. Possibilities
Yeah,
are only possible.
yeah, I'm going to festival next week, and then teaching 2 classes, and then also I'm teaching in Burning Man for 4 classes. So I have so much traveling and going through. So
Oh, it's
it's like
so good.
gratitude to going to Fiji to I mean, it's traveling too much, but I am willing to get there, to creating a possibility to serve more people. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, you serve a lot, and the movement that you do really opens things up. I mean,
Yeah.
that's super super juicy. And I loved how you also took us really deep in doing the meditation and the breathing first to get us prepped for all that movement. It was
Beautiful.
really really good. Yeah, when we were in Hawaii, that was phenomenal. Not so far to travel. It was like that was the farthest I'd ever traveled was to Hawaii, the 6 hours from San Diego. But um,
Yeah, so
now it's
Andy
like,
wants me, yeah.
go ahead.
He wants me to teach in the morning class for 4 days, so we'll see how it goes in Fiji. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that'd be fantastic. Yes,
Yeah.
it would be very, very good. The
Hello.
got lost there for a moment. So I was going to ask, how are you loving yourself? Specifics
Oh,
that you
you're
could share with
oh, yeah,
people?
absolutely. For me, is
Oh,
always getting into my body. So what it means is that when I get up,
yeah.
I touch my body, I give myself a nice hug. I don't get up right away, jump in the shower, and I rush through it. I wake up and close my eyes and touch my body, and I take a deep breath, and I touch my yoni.
Woo! Juicy Jumi.
My body, my yoni, and then my breast, and then my arms and my hair. It just really
Oh,
get in touch with my body. If I don't touch, love, and kind to my body, who's gonna touch me and kind to me? So when we wake up in the
so
morning
right.
the first time, right? And our conscience is
Yeah.
so routine from day after. So that's the moment we imprinted most powerful for day. So touching your body and then giving self-love by literally getting touch the body is my way of self-love. It's the very first thing that I do. And I really set the whole day. And I want to ask you guys the same thing. And I say, oh, I love myself. And I'm happy to receive. I'm here to receive. I'm open to receive. I love myself. And just starting with my chanting like that, it really helps me. That's my way of starting my self-love.
That feels so good. You know, that's how many of us are waiting for someone else to touch us instead of touching our own body and getting into. I love that you start it first thing in the morning, because that's, like you said, it's the best time. I've been meditating first thing in the morning, and that feels like a really good thing to add in. You do the, I remember Blair.
Absolutely. You know, I used to, I never actually acknowledge my yoni. I don't know, people don't know about what is yoni means. Yoni is your vagina, and I want to talk about it very publicly because, you know, women tend to shame about their the yoni because
Absolutely.
that's a lot of guilt and shame. We don't even touch, but this is where we're coming from. We all starting from right there, and then we
It's
neglect it
true. We
so
wouldn't
much.
be here.
Yeah, and then we have to creating a conversation with yoni because this is a big part of your body as a woman. And then if you don't love yoni, who's gonna love it, right? And
Exactly.
lot
And
of
if you don't know,
lot of
if you don't
women,
understand
lot of
and know what you need or what you want, how can anybody give you that type of pleasure? Yay.
yeah,
I'm
self-love
loving
is
where this conversation's
finding a
going.
pleasure. Yeah, because
Yes.
of pleasure, it gives you joy. When you enjoy, and then you can do so much more, and then you feel so loved. It's a part of self-love. Why not? Don't afraid to be feel
I love it.
pleasure and joy. It is our
Yes.
birthright.
I absolutely love that. Love it. Okay. Whew. So I'm back to my
I love
office, and
you.
I love you too. It's so
I want
good.
to
Oh
say
yeah, we've got some
goodbye.
Adelaide
Thank you
art,
so much for having
and
me.
Jumi talking about yonis and loving ourselves up and touching our bodies in the morning. And I'm saying, yeah, let's do that.
By
Um,
the way,
so
if
yes,
anybody want to do some yoni massage, it is so important to us to understand pleasure, and a yoni is a part of your big powerful organ in your body. But if you don't exercise, if you don't enjoy your pleasure, and then you're actually missing out. It's like you have a Prada shoes, it's a brand new in the closet, and then you're not even fucking wearing it. Right? Why wouldn't
ooh,
I want
I
to
love
wear
that.
Prada shoes?
Put
So,
that yoni into your Pradas and take it for a walk.
so I'm telling you guys, go to online or go some jewelry shop, and I getting some really high vibration yoni egg is massage your yoni. It gives you so much pleasure. And when you have this practice, and when you have intimacy with your man or woman, whatever you prefer, it gives you tremendous pleasure, and to your partner as well. So why not to try?
Why not? Yes, I actually, I'm okay. Since we're talking about this, yesterday I was doing my Facebook Live, And at the end of it, all of a sudden I looked up and there was somebody I knew standing there. And it was like, oh, yay, I hadn't seen her in a long time. And we ended up having a conversation and we started talking about the crystal rods for
Mm-hmm.
yoni massage because that healing of the sexual organs was something that I've needed. And because I had a lot of
Yeah.
abuse when I was young. My first
Mm-hmm.
sexual experience was a rape. And so
Oh,
there's stuff locked in there and it needs to come out.
mm-hmm.
And if I keep looking for someone else to take care of it, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that I would like to have that wonderful facilitation. But she said, well, hey, there's this thing that you can use and, for yourself and give yourself pleasure. Or also, it's more, it can be a pleasurable experience, or it can be like an exploration of what's there. And there's a pain spot. So let's breathe into it and hold it for 40 seconds and watch it, feel it melt. And it was like, this thing is really, really cool. So yeah, I did that today,
Yeah.
yesterday and today.
Yeah, it's great. Also, our yoni is not the place to store the pain. It's a place to create. So many women have a very little knowledge about their yoni is that we store a lot of men's energy. Your past, boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
when you have an intercourse with men, you allow the energy into your yoni. So people don't
Yes, you
understand that
do.
when your relationship doesn't work or toxic, you're receiving the toxic energy stored in your body. So the beautiful crystal clearing the energy through the yoni massage, it really, really powerful to heal your yoni. And that's another thing about only like pleasure but releasing your pain. So I highly recommend anyone who have the kind of issue, past relationship, toxic, all this thing, or trauma, sexual trauma, right? So many women,
Yeah.
if one of my clients have a sexual trauma in their childhood, and they carry store so much pain in their yoni, and I experienced that so much. And then that place is not a good place to be productive and creative. So having a yoni massage,
Right.
nice crystal, and a healing that space is very, very powerful.
Yeah, without a doubt. All right. Well,
Mm-hmm.
we need to do another whole talk on that.
I know. Let's talk about it.
Awesome. Yeah, we definitely want, and this is public, so we are talking about it. And let's go ahead and schedule one where we can do side by side and really dive into this stuff deep. I think that it's really needed. And wanted to say again, thanks to Lisa for watching, and Karen, and Harry, and Hadia, and you, Jumi, for being a guest and bringing all this juice and Yoni talk and getting me to, well, you didn't get me to it. You allowed the space for me to admit that I'm taking care of myself as well.
Uh,
Self sexual healing. I mean, sexual healing with a partner is amazing, but being able to also have self sexual healing, being able to love myself in that way, it's really huge. And I probably stirred up a whole bunch of things, so that's probably another reason besides the full moon in Sagittarius. While I'm a little prickly today, but
mm-hmm.
getting out and walking and talking with you, I feel so much better.
I
And
love you.
I love you
Mm.
too. Bye, everybody. Go love
Bye.
yourself.